Ever wondered if Squid Game's promise of equal opportunity is just a cruel illusion? What if every contestant's death wasn't as fair as it seemed? Today we dive deep into the dark heart of Squid Game to uncover the most jaw-droppingly unfair deaths and question if the game's so-called equality is nothing more than a well-orchestrated myth. Picture this. In Season 2's Mingle Game, the rules were crystal clear. Players must enter in pairs. But when player 390 and the frontman stormed into the room, they found player 343 already inside with his partner. Instead of adjusting to the mistake, the frontman coldly snapped player 343's neck. How can a system that preaches fairness allow the very enforcer of its rules to execute someone who played by the book? Imagine being trapped in a deadly game where everyone gets the same slice of the pie, except when someone snatches more than their share. During a seemingly routine lunch break, player 271 was left with nothing because player 101 and his crew greedily took extra food. When player 271 confronted them over this injustice, a small accident turned into a brutal massacre. Is it fair that a desperate act for survival was met with extreme violence, while rule breakers walked away unpunished? In a bizarre twist in the bathroom, Thanos met his end at the hands of MG Coin, armed not with a traditional weapon, but with a fork. At first glance, it might seem like an unfair advantage, yet every contestant had the same opportunity to grab a fork after their meal. MG Coin's quick thinking turned an everyday utensil into a lethal weapon. Does this mean that in Squid Game, survival isn't about brute strength, but about who can exploit the tiniest edge? Now brace yourself for what might be the most devastating blow. Shock. After barely surviving the glass bridge game, she was left critically wounded when the bridge shattered, leaving her with life-altering injuries. Just as she was gearing up for the final showdown, having fought fair and square, she was mercilessly stabbed by Sangu. How can a game that vows equality allow its most deserving competitor to be eliminated before she even has a chance to claim victory? With Season 3 looming on the horizon, the burning question remains: will the scales of justice tip even further towards cruelty, or is there still hope for fairness in this deadly contest? Drop your theories and thoughts in the comments. Let's debate whether Squid Game's fatal rules are rigged from the start, or if survival is all about who dares to play by a different set of rules.